You already know equal to already. So what we're doing here today, we'll be using other inequality, or using inequality signs like greater than, less than, greater than or less than or equal to replace this equal to sign. But there are certain laws that applies when you're actually solving for inequalities, which I'll be explaining as we are solving. So I'm starting with example one here. Example one, you have 2x minus 4 is less than 8. 12 minus 4 is less than 8. So you have, next time I'll do, I'll have 2x, I'll add 4 to both sides. Thereby adding 4 to both sides, you have this. So minus 4 plus 4 gives you, you're left with 2 8 here. You have 8 plus 4, you have 12. So divided by the coefficient of x here, which is 2, divide both sides by 2, your x will now be less than 6. So that is our final answer for the first one there. X is less than 6. Example 2, you have 3x minus 8 less than or equal to 10 plus 5x. You have 3x. If you add it to both sides, or what would you just move my x to one side? Moving this 5x here becomes minus 5x less than or equal to 10. Moving 8 minus 8 here becomes plus 8. Normally, we do the same principle where you add plus 4 to both sides, add plus 8 to both sides. 8 is eliminated. You add minus 5x to both sides. 5 minus 5x is eliminated in this side. So if you continue from here, 3x minus 5x is minus 2x less than or equals to 10 plus 8 is 18. Now, if you watch, you're divided by a coefficient of x, which is a negative number. When it's a negative number, what happens is that when you divide by a negative number, x now comes out, what minus 1 has to divide itself. The inequality changes automatically. Here is less than or equal to x. Now here becomes greater than or equal to minus 9. So that is what applies. This is one of the principles of inequalities. When you're dividing by a negative coefficient, the inequality sign changes. Take note of that. So example 3, you have a fraction here. So what I'll do here, I'll find the LCM of the denominators, which are 2, 5, and 4. I'll find the LCM there. So 2, 5, and 4. The LCM here is 20. The LCM here is 20. Since the LCM here is 20, what is applied is that I'll multiply 2 by 20. I'll have x over 2 times 20. Everybody in front. Minus 2 or minus 20 times 2. Here, this 2. Greater than or equal to 2x over 5 times 20 plus 1 over 4 times 20. So if I divide this, I will have 10 times x, I will have 10x. Then 20 times 2 is 40. Greater than or equal to 5 divided by 20 is 4 times 2x, give me 8x plus 1 over 4. 4 divided by 20 is 5, so I have plus 5. Taking like terms, I have 10x minus 8x greater than or equal to 5. Moving over here becomes plus 45 plus 40. So if I subtract this, I will have 2x greater than or equal to 45. Now, divided by the coefficient of x, where x here is 2, or divided by 2, I'll have x is greater than or equal to 22 and half or 22.5, whichever case may be. Now, for example 4, I still have denominators here, and already since they are similar, I'll just use 3. Since they are 3 and 3, the also is still 3. So I'll multiply both sides. I'll multiply 3 by 3, multiply by 3, multiply by 3, multiply by 3. Everything 3 by 3. So that will give me 12x. 3 cancels 3 with 1. 1 times 1 is still 1. Yeah, 3 divided by 3 is, you're left with 2x, and 2 times 3 is 6. So taking like terms, I'll have 12x. 2 over here becomes minus 2x. Minus this is positive 2. Over here becomes minus 2. You have 6. Minus 1 over here becomes plus 1. So if I subtract, I'll have 10x less than or equal to 7. Now, dividing both by coefficient of x, coefficient of x here is 10. So I'll divide both by 10. So I'll have my x is greater than or equal to 7 over 10. So that is the answer for that number 4. Or example 4. And also example 5. Example 5 here, my LCM as is a fraction, my LCM here is 6. My LCM here is 6. So I multiply 3 by 6. I'll just do it for 6x minus 1 over 2 carries across both. Then 6 bracket x over 3 greater than or equal to 6 bracket minus half. So if I cancel out 2 divided 7 is 1, 2 divided 6 is 3. So I have 3x minus 1. 3 divided by 6 is 2. I'll just bring it out 2 bracket x. And 2 divided by 3 is 3. I have minus 1. So opening bracket, I have 3x minus 3 minus 2x greater than or equal to minus 3. Taking like terms, 3x minus 2x greater than or equal to minus 3. Minus 3 over here becomes plus 3. So you have 3x minus 2x is x is greater than 0.